Good afternoon, everybody. How is all my wonderful subscribers and viewers out there doing today? I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It's Nikki D, and welcome back to the Nikki D channel. Today, we're going to be doing WWE Hot Take Season 2, Episode 3. What's your hot take of the week? Let me know down in the comment section below. You want to say hi? You want to talk about wrestling? Just leave me a message down in the comment section below, because I do read and reply to all the messages in the comment section below that I see. Don't forget to like the video, share the video all over social media, and smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of when I drop my next video. With that being said, I hope everybody continues to have a wonderful day, and without further ado, let's get to our first hot take of the week. Should Roxanne Perez eliminate Bayley from the Royal Rumble? Roxanne Perez and Bayley have been feuding over the past few weeks on all three shows, Raw, NXT, and SmackDown, and honestly, I really feel like Bayley was the one that started this feud by interrupting Roxanne Perez a few weeks ago on NXT. I do feel like this has been an excellent feud. I do think that Bayley and Roxanne Perez needs to go one-on-one sooner rather than later. But the storyline that these two are telling is great. Bayley had a shot at the Women's World Championship that Roxanne Perez provided a beautiful distraction for Tiffany Stratton to retain. And Bayley had a match this past Monday Night Raw against Nia Jax, where Roxanne Perez was ejected from the arena. Bayley has also declared for the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble, which tells me she's going to be in the Royal Rumble match. I do expect Roxanne Perez to be in this match as well. I would have Bayley be one of the first competitors out the box in the Royal Rumble, and I would have her last for most of it, similar to what she did last year. I would have Roxanne Perez probably come out 26 or 27. And I would have Roxanne Perez, the fresher superstar, eliminate Bayley to really continue their feud. I would like to see maybe Bayley and Roxanne Perez go one-on-one at NXT's Vengeance Day on February 15th. I think that would be a great place to have their first one-on-one match. I do think that Bayley and Roxanne Perez can definitely steal the show. We've definitely seen what both of these competitors can do when given the time and given the spotlight. And I think Bayley versus Roxanne Perez could potentially be one of the best matches of the year, not only in NXT, but in all of WWE, plus an elimination from Roxanne Perez to Bayley would really catapult Roxanne Perez's career to the main roster. So the question at the end of the day is, should Roxanne Perez eliminate Bayley from the Royal Rumble? And our second hot take of the week, the main event of Raw was a shocking and amazing ending. The main event of Monday Night Raw this week featured Seth freaking Rollins going one-on-one with Drew McIntyre in a WrestleMania 40 rematch, and these two gave us an excellent match. It didn't go as long as I expected it to go. but it was definitely a great back and forth affair. Seth Rollins attempted a stomp on Drew McIntyre, which was reversed. Drew McIntyre attempted a Claymore kick, which was also reversed. So this was the definition, in my opinion, of wrestling tennis. This really went back and forth. I wasn't really a fan of the finish to the match itself. I do think it was great for the storyline. Drew McIntyre got overconfident, was running his mouth, and Seth freaking Rollins hit him with the most devastating move in all of professional wrestling, the surprise roll up for the 1, 2, 3. I do think that that finish in a match is overused in WWE. I don't think it would have hurt Drew McIntyre to be pinned clean in the middle of the ring off of a stomp or a pedigree. But I digress. Seth freaking Rollins was able to beat Drew McIntyre. And then Drew McIntyre got really angry about it and tried to beat down Seth Rollins after the match until Sami Zayn came in with the quote-unquote save. And Sami Zayn hit Seth Rollins with a haluva kick in the corner. You could say it was accidental, but I saw this firsthand. It didn't really look that accidental to me. I mean, Drew McIntyre wasn't even set up for the haluva kick. Drew McIntyre had his back to Sami Zayn. So what was Sami Zayn trying to do? Hit a haluva kick to the back of Drew McIntyre's head? I mean, that really wouldn't have worked. Of course, Drew McIntyre rolled out of the way. We had a shocking ending where Seth Rollins was like, "Why did you do that, man? What the heck?" And Sami Zayn was like, "I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry, yada, yada, yada." And Drew McIntyre had a look on his face of satisfaction on the ramp. But honestly, I really hope this starts a rivalry between Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins, because I know they're both good guys, but boy, do I want that match. And it was a great ending to Monday Night Raw, and in my opinion, the main event of Raw was a shocking and amazing ending. And our third hot take of the week will take us down to NXT. Why did Kalani Jordan interfere in the Jada Parker match? Jada Parker was going one-on-one this week with Carmen Pekovic in NXT, and this was a great match. I really feel like NXT needs to put some respect on Jada Parker's name. Jada Parker in 2024 had 17 televised wins, second most in the women's division, only to Roxanne Perez. And Jada Parker hasn't really captured any championship gold. I think that is a travesty. I think Jada Parker deserves to capture some gold in NXT in 2025, whether it's the NXT Women's North American Championship or the NXT Women's Championship. It doesn't really matter to me which one it is. No, but Jada Parker definitely deserves some gold in NXT in 2025. But I digress back to the moment Jada Parker and Carmen Pekovic were going back and forth in this matchup. Before Kalani Jordan just appeared out of nowhere, got on the apron, attempted to interfere. Jada Parker intercepted it, but that was a big enough distraction for Carmen Pekovic to come in with, again, the most devastating move in all of WWE to get the 1, 2, 3 win over Jada Parker. And you could even read Jada Parker's lips after the match. She said, "What is your problem?" And very valid. I mean, Jada Parker was on a roll in this match against Carmen Pekovic, and and Kalani Jordan just came in and really ruined Jada Parker's night. I mean, are we segueing into a Jada Parker Kalani Jordan rivalry? Honestly, I wouldn't be that big of a fan of it. I do like both women, but I think Jada Parker needs to be chasing championship gold in NXT instead of worrying about fighting superstars like Lola Vice and Kalani Jordan, who don't have championship gold at the moment. Yes, it's a great storyline they're telling, but Jada Parker is a veteran on NXT, and Jada Parker wins matches. I mean, almost every week I've been on here, it's been Jada Parker with the dub, Jada Parker with the dub, Jada Parker with the dub. How many more dubs does Jada Parker need to get, or she gets a title opportunity in NXT? I mean, Julia's been around for a few months and she quickly captured the NXT Women's Championship. So why can't Jada Parker capture a championship belt? Where's Jada Parker's opportunity? I really feel like what I said is true. They need to put some respect on Jada Parker's name. And at the end of the day, even I'm wondering, why did Kalani Jordan interfere in the Jada Parker match? And our fourth hot take of the week, Oba Femi looked excellent in first NXT title defense. Oba Femi, this past Tuesday had his first NXT title defense as he took on Eddie Thorpe for the NXT Championship. And one of my biggest things I had with this match should have gone longer. They got less than 8 minutes in the ring. Yep, you watched the match, it felt like more. But these two got less than 8 minutes in the ring to fight. And Oba Femi dominated a lot of this match. Yeah, we did see Eddie Thorpe getting some shots in every now and again. He even got Oba Femi in a triangle choke at one point during this match. And honestly, I do think Eddie Thorpe is right where he belongs in the main event scene of NXT. There's no denying that. But I don't think anybody in the NXT arena thought Eddie Thorpe was walking out NXT champion. Eddie Thorpe probably didn't even think he was going to be walking out NXT champion. That's how one-sided this match was. And honestly, I do think that it could have been a little bit more back and forth. I would have given this match about 15 to 17 minutes on the card. No question about that. Eddie Thorpe would deserve something like that, in my opinion. And Oba Femi, though, he looked excellent in this outing. Right off the bat, Oba Femi was in control of this match, and he just put Eddie Thorpe away like he was a sack of potatoes. And Oba Femi just looks like he could take on anybody on the NXT roster right now, and I mean anybody. Trick Williams, Tony D'Angelo, Ridge Holland. I think all those names would fall to Oba Femi's NXT title reign right now. I do think Oba Femi defended the belt a little quickly here. I would have had his first NXT title defense at Vengeance Day on February 15th. But still, Oba Femi, this was about a one-sided fight I have seen since Brock Lesnar took on John Cena for the WWE Championship. All our true fans really remember that one-sided battle. But still, Oba Femi looked excellent in his first NXT title defense. And our fifth hot take of the week will take us over to Friday Night SmackDown. Chelsea Green deserves more. Well, back at Saturday night's main event on December 14th, we had the finals of the Women's United States Championship Tournament as Chelsea Green went one-on-one with Meechin in a good 10-minute back-and-forth affair where we saw Chelsea Green be crowned the first ever Women's United States champion. But since then, Chelsea Green, I can't remember if she's even defended the Women's United States Championship yet. And I can't remember if she's even been on TV for a promo for a what's next type of thing like they did with Lyra Valkyria the week after she won the Women's Intercontinental Championship. That would have made perfect sense for Chelsea Green. Outside of last night when Chelsea Green teamed up with Piper Niven to take on Meechin and B-Fab, I can't remember the last time Chelsea Green has been in a match since Saturday night's main event. I mean, and not to mention, Meechin and B-Fab were just a random team put together. And I'm happy that they were able to go out and get a win because these are two women on the roster that deserve it. But at the same token, we really threw Chelsea Green and Piper Niven under the bus here. And this match didn't even go 3 minutes. We didn't even be able to see any type of offense from Chelsea Green or Piper Niven in this match. I really feel like Chelsea Green should have already defended the Women's United States Championship once already since Saturday night's main event, but we haven't seen it. Where we haven't seen the mid-tier women try to target Chelsea Green for the United States Championship. Part of me feels like we just created this titles and then threw them right under the bus by not making them relevant or important. There's no fight backstage with everybody wanting the Women's United States title. There was no battle royal to determine the number one contender for the Women's United States title. I really feel like WWE, if they're going to bring in belts, they need to make them feel important. They need to make them feel relevant. And they need to have their champions on TV. I really feel like Chelsea Green has been thrown under the bus here over the past 5 or 6 weeks. And at the end of the day, I feel like Chelsea Green deserves more. And our final hot take of the week, Shinsuke Nakamura needs to defend the United States title more. Well, we're right back into the same boat we just was in with Chelsea Green. Shinsuke Nakamura, I can't remember if he has defended the belt since he gave LA Knight a rematch for it. After LA Knight lost it at Survivor Series back in November. Shinsuke Nakamura has been champion for almost 2 months, and to my memory, he only has a 1 title defense. I mean, Logan Paul did the same thing when he was champion in 2024, holding it for 270 days with only 2 title defenses. Like, I understand that's a good strategy if you're a heel, but Shinsuke Nakamura was still new and, in my opinion, still is new and back on the scene with his new created character. And I feel like Shinsuke Nakamura needs to put in some more work to make the United States title relevant. We did get a promo from him on SmackDown last night, but still, I really feel like Shinsuke Nakamura should be featured more in wrestling, similar to Chelsea Green's situation. WWE, in my opinion, needs to put their champions on television. And Honestly, I really feel like they've been lacking that with Shinsuke Nakamura, and it's a little bit sad because there's a lot that they could be doing with Shinsuke Nakamura when it comes to defending the belt. Shinsuke Nakamura can defend it against superstars like Apollo Crews, Andrade, Carmelo Hayes. There are superstars that, in my opinion, would deserve a United States Championship match outside of LA Knight. And I feel like WWE needs to capitalize on those situations more often. And honestly, I'm a little shocked that Shinsuke Nakamura is not scheduled to defend the United States title, not only at Saturday night's main event later tonight, but also at the Royal Rumble on February 1st. I feel like the United States Championship isn't as relevant as it should be. Similar to the Women's United States Championship, there's not a lot of guys gunning for it right now. There's not a lot of guys brawling in the back over it. There's no number one contenders match to decide who will be Shinsuke Nakamura's next challenger. I really feel like WWE needs to dive in and capitalize on a situation like that. And honestly, at the end of the day, I feel like Shinsuke Nakamura needs to defend the United States title more. And that was WWE Hot Take Season 2, Episode 3. What's your hot take of the week? Let me know down in the comment section below. You want to say hi? You want to talk about wrestling? Then post a comment in the comment section below. And I always get back to every message that I read in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, share the video all over social media, and you made it all the way to the end of this video? Go smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of when I drop my next video. And if you want to see some more of me, Nikki D, then go check out another one of my videos, because I got hours of content that'll keep you entertained well into the evening. With that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. I'm Nikki D. This is the Nikki D channel, and I will see all of y'all beautiful people next time. Bye, y'all.